Today, we're going to shed some light on something that, well, makes the world a little less bright for millions of people. Let's dive in and get a really clear picture of what cataracts are all about. So let me ask you something. Has the world started to look just a bit blurry? Kind of like you're trying to see through a foggy window all the time. Maybe colors don't seem to pop like they used to. Or the glare from headlights at night is just way too much. If any of that sounds familiar, you're not alone. It's a super common experience, and it often points to one specific culprit.
So what's actually causing that foggy view? In this first part, we're going to break down exactly what a cataract is, and I promise we'll keep it super simple.
Okay, here's the bottom line. A cataract is simply when the natural, clear lens that's inside your eye starts to get, well, cloudy. Think about it. That lens is supposed to be totally transparent, right? Its whole job is to focus light so you can see clearly. But with a cataract, that lens, slowly, bit by bit, loses its clarity.
You know, the best way to picture this is to think of your eye like a really high-tech camera. And if the lens on that camera gets foggy or smudged, what happens to the picture? It's going to be blurry and out of focus. Well, that is exactly what a cataract is. It's like a permanent fog that you can't just wipe away right on the internal lens of your eye. And this really breaks it down visually. On one side, you've got the healthy lens. See how it's perfectly clear? Light just sails right through, giving you that sharp, crisp vision we all want. But then, look at the other side. The lens with a cataract is cloudy, kind of yellowed. So instead of focusing light cleanly, it just scatters it all over the place. And that scattering, that's what gives you the blurriness, the faded colors, and all that annoying glare. Okay, so now we know what a cataract is. But the big question is, why? How do people even get them? How does that perfectly clear lens end up turning cloudy in the first place?
Well, believe it or not, the number one cause is just getting older. It's a totally natural part of the aging process. What happens is, over many, many years, the delicate proteins inside your eye's lens just start to break down and kind of clump together. And it's those clumps that create the little cloudy spots. It's an incredibly common thing that happens to so many of us as we age.
But you know, it's not just about age. Other things can definitely speed up the process. Things like getting way too much sun exposure over your lifetime, all that UV light. Smoking is a big one for sure. Certain health issues like diabetes can play a role too. And yeah, sometimes it's just in your genes. It runs in the family.
All right, I know this might all sound a bit inevitable, but here's the good news. You're not powerless here. While no, you can't stop the clock, there are absolutely things you can do to help protect your vision. So let's talk about being proactive. And you'll be happy to hear the steps are pretty straightforward. Number 1, wear sunglasses and make sure they block UV rays. It's literally sunscreen for your eyes. Number 2, don't smoke. Seriously, quitting is a game changer for your risk level. And number 3, eat right. Load up on those colorful fruits and veggies that are packed with antioxidants. Your eyes will thank you for it. And this really just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? You can't stop the clock, but you absolutely can make lifestyle choices that support your long-term eye health. It's all about playing the long game and giving your eyes the best support possible. Okay, but what if you're already there? What if you have a cataract right now, and it's making it tough to read, or drive at night, or even just see the faces of people you love? Well, let's talk about what happens next. Let's talk about the solution.
And look, here's the straight truth. When a cataract gets bad enough that it's really interfering with your daily life, surgery is the only truly effective treatment. There aren't any eye drops or special exercises that can make that cloudiness go away. Surgery is the fix.
Now I know. The word surgery can sound pretty scary. But just take a look at this number. 98%. That's the success rate for cataract surgery. It is one of the safest, most common, and most effective procedures done anywhere in the world. That's just incredible.
And the procedure itself is actually really simple and quick. Here's how it works. The surgeon gently removes that old cloudy lens. Then they replace it with a brand new, perfectly clear artificial lens. That's it. That new lens stays in place for good, and suddenly you can see clearly again. The whole thing is usually done in less than half an hour.
All right, so let's just quickly recap the big takeaways here. 1, cataracts are super common, just a natural part of aging. 2, the reason your vision gets cloudy is because your eye's lens gets cloudy. Simple as that. 3, you can make smart choices, like wearing sunglasses to help protect your eyes. And 4, if you do end up needing treatment, the surgery is incredibly safe and it works really, really well. So I want to leave you with this thought. Think about it for a second. What beautiful sight would you love to see clearly again?
Maybe it's the face of someone you love, or the tiny print in your favorite book, or just a really spectacular sunset. Because getting your vision back isn't just about seeing better, it's about reconnecting with all the beautiful things in the world.